Assalamualaikum dear viewers. In this video I will tell you about WWE SmackDown results, winners, grades, reaction and highlights from September 2. Before telling about this news, I will request you to please subscribe my channel Sajal TV and press bell icon so you can receive the notification of our upcoming and interesting videos about WWE. Just under 24 hours before the defends its status as the top star in all of professional wrestling against Drew McIntyre at Clash at Castle, Roman Reigns celebrated 2 years atop the WWE mountains as Universal Champion. What did the tribal chief have to say about his monumental feat at would McIntyre find a way to make his presence felt following a beatdown at the hand of the Bloodline a week ago? Find out now with the recap of the Go Home edition of SmackDown on Fox. Roman Reigns 2 year celebrations, Ronda Rousey final judgment, Karrion Kross in ring return, Viking rules match, The New Day versus the Viking Raiders, Hit Row versus Maximum Male Models, Burt versus Ludwig Kaiser. Viking rules match, New Day versus the Viking Raiders. The rivalry between the New Day and the Viking Raiders culminated Friday in a Viking rules match to kick off this week's episode of the SmackDown, won by the latter tandem following their Ragnarok finisher to Woods through two stacked tables. The match was incredibly physical and featured some great sport that allowed New Day to express their creativity and Eric and Eva to be dominant. Badass big men that they are. Taking up nearly a quarter of the 2 hours show, it was an appropriate blow of the two feud and should serve to propel the Viking Raiders forward. Where this leaves New Day and what it means for them moving forward is anyone guess. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods have spent most of the year on a creative treadmill, regularly appearing on television but working the same handful of wrestlers and losing more times than not. If any all-time great act could be separately use some refreshing up, it is a New Day. Result: the Viking Raiders defeated New Day. Grade B plus. Top moments. Michael Cole appeared to be having the time of his life calling the match early, even feigning dizziness as cameras played up the longboard fixture attached to the ring. New Day channeled Thor and Loki for the match, their gear paying tribute to the Marvel characters. Eva delivered a running crossbody to Woods into guardrail. Unicorn horn sledgehammers, Pat McAfee explained with all of the glee of comic reading child. Kingston broke up a near fall with a double stomp from the top rope to the back of Ivar. New Day sent Eric face first into a steel chair only for Ivar to the break up that near fall. Ivar broke out a moonsault but missed, crashing and burning in a display of incredible big man athleticism. Karrion Kross returned to the ring versus Drew Gulak. Karrion Kross returned to the squared circle for the first time since his comeback to WWE, battling Drew Gulak one-on-one. The former two-time NXT champion dominated the celebrated Mad Magician, overpowering him and putting him away with cross-jacket submissions. This was an effective reintroduction to Kross, who instantly looked like a big deal and should be a major player in the undisputed WWE Universal Championship picture. He was intense, brutalizing, and emphatic in his beatdown of his opponent. Add in Scarlett's presence and theatricality of his persona, you have a gay seemingly made for the WWE stage, and finally he will have a real chance to succeed, which is something he did not have in his last run. Results: Kross defeated Gulak. Grade B. Top moments: Sami Zayn and the Usos met backstage, where the former promised to have everything set for Roman Reigns' 2 year championship celebration later tonight. Shayna Baszler and SmackDown Women's Championship Liv Morgan engaged in an intense backstage stare-down to hype their clash at the Castle match. The full Karrion Kross next entrance is back and the guy instantly feel like a bigger star again. Ronda Rousey final judgment. Ronda Rousey hit the ring determined to have her suspension overturned. WWE official Adam Pearce interrupted and was given a letter by the baddest woman on the planet to read out loud to WWE Universe. Within it was the official ruling that Rousey's suspension has been lifted. Pearce, unhappy with the decisions, revealed that if he had his way, he would have fired the former SmackDown Women's Champion. He went on a rant complaining about the stress of his job, among other things, and insulted Rousey to put an exclamation point on it. The UFC Hall of Fame responded with an armbar that left all scrap iron breathing in pain. Rousey is one of the most over baby faces on the roster suddenly, thanks to WWE willingness to let her be an ass kicker rather than stubbornly shoving her into the role of sports entertainer. She is thriving, and while her promos are still far from great, they are a hell of a lot more natural than they were during her first few months back. If she continues this storyline as the anti-authority, independent, badass woman, she will be among the most popular in the industry sooner rather than later. Grade A top moments. Pierre said of Rousey, "You are the single biggest bitch I have ever met." Cool wisely pointed out that Rousey, fresh off a suspension, just put her hands on a WWE official. It insinuated that she will face repercussions for her actions. Backstage, a flower delivery man handed over a dozen of black roses to Sami Zayn. He opened the card attached. We simply said TikTok. It was a great tease of Kross' involvement in the clash at the Castle main event. Hit Row vs Maximum Male Models. Mackey and Mansour of Maximum Male Models made their official in-ring debut as Team Friday as they battled Hit Row, Ashnet, The Adonis, and Top Dollar in the result of a few backstage vignettes a week ago. The number one contender laid waste to his rival by kicking a chair in Zayn's face, driving Jimmy through the announce table and spearing Jay through the timekeeper position. The Scottish Warrior, ahead of what is arguably the biggest match of his career, stood tall to close out the show. This was a great segment that showed off the ass-kicking side of McIntyre, who was brutalized and disgraced by the Bloodline to close last week's broadcast. By attacking Reigns and lying out of his associates, McIntyre proved that he can withstand and absolutely leave Cardiff, Wales as the new champion. The question is whether he will pay off his journey back to the world title and become the man to knock Reigns off the mountain top. Many have tried, none have succeeded, but few were hotter than McIntyre entering Saturday main event. Grade A top moments. Zayn responded to Jay Uso railing of Reigns' finishers with 100 heat and word. Delivering more hilarity is what is easily his best run to date. McIntyre mocked Reigns' primal scream before the spear through the timekeeper areas. Thank you viewers for watching our video. So for more updates about WW, please subscribe our channel Sajal TV.